Hello YouTube and welcome to Synthetic Oil Info. My name is Tom Brown and in this video I want to talk about AMSOIL's Performance Improver Gasoline Additive Concentrate. Basically it's a fuel system cleaner, fancy name for that. This is a product that AMSOIL has reformulated several years ago. They used to have another line that was a little more concentrated and you added to your fuel system. They just came out with this product probably 4 or 5 years ago, and it's just much easier. You just dump this whole bottle into your fuel tank, and basically this is a one treat every 4,000 to 5,000 miles, and this is one of the most concentrated and powerful fuel system cleaners on the market. It is designed for gasoline 4-cycle engines. It is not recommended for use in 2-cycle engines. It is specifically formulated to clean the fuel injectors on port fuel injected and gas directed injected engines. It will clean out carburetors, but it's primarily designed for those port fuel injected and gas directed injected engines that are equipped with fuel injectors. And what happens is after you shut your engine off, and the fuel stops flowing through the injectors, there's a small amount that is left on the tip of the injector, and the heat from the engine, either in the intake port on a port fuel injected engine or in the combustion chamber on a gas directed injected engine, causes heat soak to occur with that injector. And what that means is basically the injector sits there and it's like baking in an oven, and until that engine cools down all the way. The temperature inside there actually rises a little bit right after you shut it off because the cooling system has stopped working, and then it gradually cools down after that. But that little bit of fuel that is left on the tip of that injector, or left in the very end of it, in the most sensitive part of the injector for plugging, has this small drop of gasoline left in there, and that gasoline gets cooked and breaks down and leaves behind deposits. And those deposits cause that injector tip to get plugged up and not function properly. And so then the next time you start your car up and the injector starts firing again, it can't fire completely correctly because there's those little hard deposits that are now baked in there that cause the fuel spray pattern to, instead of being a nice fine mist like you want it to be, now all of a sudden turns into a stream, or big droplets are coming out of that injector, and those droplets or streams of fuel do not ignite in the combustion chamber properly. They tend to puddle or pool somewhere and cause incomplete combustion, and so the engine is not running correctly, the injectors are not opening and closing correctly, and the fuel is not atomizing with the air correctly, and so that's where you start to notice, you got a new car, it ran really good for the first 10-15,000 miles, but then you gradually started losing performance and gradually started losing fuel mileage and efficiency out of that engine. Maybe it got a little bit harder to start. And fuel that has ethanol in it is even more susceptible to this because of the problems associated with ethanol and it drawing more water into your system, and it also leaves behind more deposits in your system. Now, most new gasoline that's on the market today, or that's available at the fuel pump, is supposed to have detergents in there to help prevent this, but like anything else, the companies that are formulating this gasoline and blending this gasoline are only going to put in there the minimum amount that they have to, because those detergents and those additives are expensive. And so they want to reduce their cost as much as possible and be able to charge as much as possible. So they only put in the bare minimum detergents. So if you want your vehicle to run like it did when it was new, one of the best things that you can do is clean out your fuel system with a product like AMSOIL's PI. It's the nickname for it. for product or performance improver, gasoline additive concentrate. And again, you just dump a bottle of this in your gas tank. If you've got a large gas tank, then the recommendation is that you put 40 gallons of fuel in there and put in 2 bottles of PI. If you've got a like a 50 or 100 gallon tank, then just try to get it as close as you can to 40 gallons and run 2 bottles through there. That will provide the correct treatment rate. And then about every 4,000 or 5,000 miles, you just run another bottle through there, and it will, after you've done that initial cleanup, it'll keep that system clean and keep any future deposits from forming in there, so that you continue to have like new performance out of your vehicle for as long as possible. To order this product, go to our website, MinutemanPerformance.com. It'll link you to the AMSOIL website, and you can place your order there. If you're going to order more than $100 worth of AMSOIL products in a year, I strongly encourage you to become a preferred customer. You can do that right there at the AMSOIL website. Just add the preferred customer membership to your shopping cart as you check out, and you will be able to save money on your very first order, because as soon as you add that preferred customer membership to your shopping cart, it will reduce your prices down to the wholesale price on that order. And then for the next 6 months or a year, whichever option you select, you'll be able to come back and order additional AMSOIL products, anything that AMSOIL sells, to include the vitamin line and the Agrand fertilizer line as well. So don't forget, if the preferred customer membership applies to those 2 other product lines as well. So again, check us out on Facebook at Synthetic Oil Info. Like us there, and keep viewing our videos here on YouTube. And please subscribe to our channel, Synthetic Oil Info. And again, go to our website, MinutemanPerformance.com, and our email address is info@MinutemanPerformance.com. As always, post your questions or concerns below, and we will see you on the next video. Thanks a lot, and have a great day.